Good morning, folks. We are going. sorry. I'm throwing stuff around. I was being nostalgic this morning, going through YouTube and remembering all the videos that have been put out. I really love Rob M. Studios content he's been pushing out. It's really cool. There's several others that I've been watching. People opening stuff. The probably the most iconic redemption video though is Rudy at Alpha Investments 6 years ago posted a video about failed games. And in the thumbnail is him holding like Battletech, I think, and like a redemption. I forget what edition. It was the red and gold box edition starter decks. And I love the fact that he's like talking about how it's a failed game. But then if you go to the comments, they're comment after comment after comment after comment after comment going, dude, redemption is still around. It's still kicking. They're still putting out new sets. And at this point, I think we're at a place where it's growing back. I think there's some people coming back to the game. Not just talking about me, but talking about others who are coming back to the game. And it's really cool. So this is the bonus box that was sent to me, I would say in conjunction with the Christmas card swap, but not, like I didn't send, at least I don't think I did, I didn't send this person anything. They were looking to share some cards with a play group that needed some stuff. And so since we're talking about getting our play group back up and running, at least our branch of it, I know there's others in the Houston area that are still playing and are still active. At least that's what I understand to be true. And so we're planning on maybe getting back into the swing of things and joining them. And then we've got brothers and sisters up in the Metroplex, up in Dallas area. Shout out to Joe and the rest of the crew up there, Marcus. So there's all kinds of cool stuff. So in here, we're just going to dig in. Now I know the camera's really close, so you're going to get like a zoomed in view. There is, in the top of it, there is a note that I'm not going to put in front of the screen because it has my address on it. This is a gift to me and my play group. I hope you have a blessed Christmas. If it arrives in January, consider it a Happy New Year gift. Happy 2024. All right, so Stephen, thank you for this. Appreciate the gift. I'm going to set the note off to the side. The bubble wrap was in top. Hey, check it out. All right, so we got some penny sleeve loaders, which is always good. These are, for some reason, these are hard to find from time to time. Like they're hard to get your hands on. So that's really cool, and that'll help when we're wanting to sleeve decks and play. We've got, very cool, we've got a couple tracks in the top here. Thank you for that. Chick tracks are always an interesting thing to me. I like looking through them. We have, it looks to be, it says Lineage of Christ Super Pack. So I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that's kind of like they used to do, I forget what set it was. Was it Angel Wars where they had super packs? Where they had extra rares and stuff in them? Okay, so we've got that. Woo, check that out. Nice. New Jerusalem Redemption Tournament winner card on top. This is one of the raisin, not raisin like the dried out grape, but raisin like, oh, there are cards in here. This is like a deck box, but like a pouch more than anything. You know what? I'm gonna look at these, but I'm gonna set everything out of the box first. There's some more sleeves in package. Thank you. And there are lots of sleeves, clear sleeves. These look like the sleeves that you might take off of cards when they're in the pack. So they have that kind of curve to them. All right, I'm gonna pull these guys out. There might be some underneath. I know you didn't. You're like, I did not get online to watch you struggle with penny sleeves. That's okay. This is bonus content. Not everybody gets to see me struggle with penny sleeves. Only the choice few. All right, almost there. almost got them all. Okay, I think I got them all. So that these don't go all over the floor, I'm going to take this handy dandy piece of bubble wrap that was included, and I'm just going to kind of, that's right, I'm going to bubble wrap penny sleeves. Seems like a good thing to do. And I'm going to set them off to the side so I don't put them all over the, oh, there are more. But wait, there's more. There's 1, 2, oh wow, there's a bunch of penny sleeves here on the sides too. Cool, awesome. I always need penny sleeves. But I think my need has just gone down tremendously. Thank you, thank you. Okay, again, almost done. There we go. And now what am I going to do? Because I already wrapped the other ones. All right, so there's 3 boxes of cards. I'll set the penny sleeves up here. You may see them like, you know, cascade across the play mat as I'm looking through these. Okay, so there's 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes. But let's go back to this first. I'm going to slide these back. Let's go back to this. So, oh, that is so sick. Legacy Rare Bringing Fear. That is still probably one of my favorite artworks in all of Redemption. I just love the way that looks. Oh man, these Legacy Rares are amazing. Lost Soul. That's cool. That's a Legacy Rare Meek Lost Soul. Very cool. The Second Coming. Oh, sweet. Wow. A good dominant from each deck or discard. What? Take a good dominant from deck or discard. Oh, that's an each. I was like, well, I don't know where I got the word each. Okay, got it. Okay, same card. Negate and discard a fortress or a site in play or set aside area. There's a shipwreck. 3 woes. Wow, dude. Wow. Goliath Fearbringer. Oh my goodness. David, dude, that's sick. That art is continuous. That is amazing. What did this come from? What is this special promo from? Pharaoh Ramses II. And oh, continuous art again. Woo, check that out. Wow. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Golden Censer. Ark of the Covenant. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we have some more cards. This looks like more Legacy Rare kind of stuff. I'm making sure I'm not leaving anything behind in the pouch. We got that Raisin. Oh my goodness. There's the New Jerusalem out of the front. Beautiful. Okay, now we got more. So this says, wait. These say T. Oh, these are tokens. Oh my goodness. Okay. They're from a fundraiser. Oh wow, that is so cool. Okay, the Roots fundraiser. Okay, there's the demon, the Wicked Spirit tokens. There's the Proselyte tokens. Wow. Dude, that is amazing. Heavenly Host tokens. Oh my goodness. I love the fact that tokens are a thing. I love it. Violent Possessor tokens. Follower tokens. I know, you guys are going, he's getting excited about tokens. Yes, I absolutely am. Bobby, these are so cool looking. My goodness. And there's more Wicked Spirit tokens. Let's put them up with the other ones. Wow. Okay. All right. Officially stoked. All right, here we go. We have you know what? Should we save this to the end? Let me take a peek in here. Okay. So we've got cards and sleeves in there. We've got lots of cards there. And we've got the other one. Lots of cards there. All right. Let's do this at the end. We're gonna thumb through these cards. Now here's what I'm gonna assume, and it's probably a bad assumption. I'm assuming that this is all going to be, and don't take offense to this, but quote unquote bulk, which is good because we need bulk. We don't have a lot of the new bordered stuff. Matter of fact, we still have a bunch of the old bordered stuff, but when it comes to new bordered stuff, not so much. Okay, so cool. So, trying to remember the names of the sets. This is Early Church, I believe. That's the Alpha and Omega symbol there at the bottom, down in the bottom corner is the Early Church. And then this one with the axe is the Persecuted Church, if I'm remembering that correctly. So we were active during this time still. I think I don't remember if I was super active in card design at this point. I think I was. Yeah, because I remember the Cloud of Witnesses I remember being a part of, because this is where we went through and did a bunch of dual reference cards. So places where Old Testament was quoted in the New Testament. And then I remember, so then we got Fall of Man, which is the snake icon. I believe that's correct, Fall of Man. Man, a lot of cool alt border stuff in here. That's not super easy to get your hand on. Okay, so now we got some more legacy rares in here. So this is not all bulk. There's rares and stuff in here too. I know you guys are going, well, there's rares that are bulk. Well, yeah, that may be true. But for me and for where our playgroup is right now, having rares like this is good, because it means that we'll be able to build more decks. Even though we don't have a bunch of cards, having multiple copies of rares is a good thing. All right, let's slide this over. Very cool. Okay, so this is from I'm trying to remember. Is it the Gospel of Christ? Legacy Rare Mask of Fear. Very cool. Yeah, it's the one with the cross and the sunburst in the bottom corner. Moses in Glory. Man, I'm already thinking about some of the decks, some of the starter decks that we have, the new starter deck. I'm thinking of how these can go into those and kind of help them be better decks in general. Man, there is so much good stuff. There's not, I don't see anything that is old border in here at all. This is all new stuff. Obviously, I'm talking in a relative sense. Relatively new. It's all the rotation legal stuff. Again, one other thing I want to say. So, rotation I know was kind of a controversial thing for a while. That's another one of the artworks that is just really, really cool. Used to be on a card that was a black card called Devourer. And, man, I think, is that not Devourer? What was that? Maybe that's not Devourer. The Devourer, I remember had a really cool art too. But anyway, the fact that rotation is a thing now is fantastic. I'm really, really excited that is a reality. I think it's good for the health of the game. I'm still definitely going to look for opportunities to rip some plots. If you're old school, you know what I'm talking about. Haman's plot, where you had to rip it for it to work. That always used to be a huge thing. Like, people would gather around at local events that I was holding, especially. It happened at nationals when we held those as well. But we would just, somebody was getting ready to rip a plot. We're like, gonna rip a plot, and everyone pause what they're doing, and walk over and just watch, and then they would rip it. Some people got creative. They would rip it long ways, from top to bottom, like the temple veil. Most people ripped it across. I don't know if I ever saw anybody rip a Haman's plot from corner to corner, but now that I've said it, maybe that will happen. Keenan the Acquirer. Remember working on some of those comma names in sets. I love doing that. That was so much fun. And when you did that, you didn't necessarily, you would read the story, and you would want to, if the story kind of gave you a name that would make sense. There's Wild Ox. Also could be translated, I think in the King James translates it as unicorn. Thus the art also could look like a unicorn. Arrogance, that's a cool card. But yeah, it wouldn't necessarily just be the story, though. Sometimes we would go back to the etymology of the name itself. There was a lot of times where names meant things. And so, at the very least, one of, especially since they're the double-sided cards, the top and bottom split cards, that one of the names often would utilize the etymology of the name itself, which is really cool. So I'm looking through this, and there is stuff that I remember, but there is so much stuff that I have to read and to learn. I like how the icons, especially like the territory class icons, have gotten smaller. They don't take up as much space on the card. They're still obvious. They're still evident. Okay, I'm trying to get this back up here so you can see. I'm going to remove one of these boxes so I can go a little bit lower. There we go. Not as much of an angle. But, you know, I like how the card looks now. And that's not, there's another legacy rare. That's not to say that I didn't like the way it looked before. I thought it was unique. It was definitely, when you saw a redemption card, you knew it was a redemption card. Now you might have to take a double look at it and go, oh wait, okay, that is redemption. Just because the layout is, I would call it more modern, you know, if that makes sense. All right. It looks, it has always been a visually beautiful game because of the classic artwork that's used. It's always been stunning. Obviously, you have other artists that have been used as well. Oh, sweet! St. Patrick got a print in a set. I remember him as a promo only. That's interesting. Okay, so all right. Not sure what I feel about that. The Bible-based card game, St. Patrick himself does not appear there. I'm trying to think of other people in this game that do not appear in Scripture. He might be the only one. Perhaps I'm wrong. But that's not an unusual thing. I am wrong often. Okay. So we're almost through this first big box. There's one other big box like this, and I'm just kind of going through. I'm just taking a look at what's in here. I'm noticing legacy rares. I know I'm probably missing 3 or 4. I remember that guy. Yes. Gilatiel the Exilarch. Yeah, well, and I think that's what happened with the St. Patrick promo. I think it was originally created and it was dropped around St. Patrick's Day. And I think the thought process back then was, well, it's a promo. It's not in a set. It's just, you know, but now here it is. It's in a set. So I don't know. It's nothing I'm going to raise a stink about. There he is again. He's like, "Are you talking about me?" Well, yes, I was. He certainly, you know, his history. Oh wow, that's really cool. The ministering spirit with the hand that comes out of the art. That is amazing looking. I mean, that is just really, really cool. And it even goes into, wow, I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. It goes into the brigade box. That's amazing. Huh. If only it came off of the white here. That would just absolutely, maybe that would just be too much. It would blow my, oh, speaking of it, the Mocking Thief, the cross comes off into the white. That's cool. Okay. So they even did that. Can I just say, I don't know if Gabe is still the only one that does the digital design and the digital art kind of laying out of cards and stuff. He does a fantastic job. I applaud the Elder team. I know they've added some new members, and they're just, I feel like it's firing on all cylinders. So really, really cool to see. Here, put these legacy guys off to the side. I guess I'm drawn to the legacy cards just because they're like those old school, like those are the cards that I recognize most easily. All right, here we go. Nope, that's not going to work. There we go. Okay, so we got, went upside down on me for a second. Very nice. There's another legacy rare. That's the Shame Lost Soul. Deck Discarder Lost Soul. Gold Shield. Nice. David's Triumph. Fusion of Mind. Yeah, just Love. Legacy. Arthurian Archer. That's the Legacy Rares. Answer to Prayer. So cool. Okay. So there's some of the double-sided. So these cards that are like both. I seem to remember back in the day that there were some that you had to start on one side, and I think it says it in the identifier, like it has to come into play as this. But it looks like, I was reading over some of them last night, it looks like at this point you can bring them in however you choose. Now there's some that are like, do this and convert this card to Meek to do this ability. So it would be advantageous to start on the side with the ability, that way you could use its ability. But some of those Meek sides have like more brigade colors. So you might want to start at Meek, because then you have access to more enhancements to buff that character. So, I don't know. That's kind of some of the stuff I'm trying to figure out and to learn. Angel Party is a card. That's awesome. That used to be a deck name. Remember Angel Party, was amazing. And now it's a card. That's hilarious. I love that. Unity, Heroes, New Testament. Place in territory. Each upkeep, if an opponent's deck is empty, you may rescue a lost soul or hero that has been converted from an evil human in territory. So that's the cross. That's the same ability. Isn't that the same ability as the cross? What's up, Jeremy? What's good? Good to see you, man. Well, good to see your name on a screen. I'm assuming it's you. It's got to be you. That's so funny that Angel Party is a card now. I love that. But I'm right? The cross does the same thing? The card cross? Yeah. Party hardy, yeah. Oh my goodness. Deteriorating condition. Man, some of the artwork is not some of it. All of it. All of it is beautiful. There's a lot more rares in this box than there were in the last one. A lot more stuff to look through. Oh my goodness. Gyrus. Jesus Appears. Oh, that's cool. Wow. I'm trying to just not to be an absolute stun silent. Okay, that comes off the border a little bit there too. The wing comes out. Why couldn't the ministering angel, why couldn't his finger come off the side? Sorry, I'm being picky. Try not to sit here in kind of stun silence with how cool all these cards look. And the Expatriator. Wow. Okay. Very cool. Angel Party was my favorite deck I've ever built. Yeah. That deck, it's really funny that you're on, as soon as I start talking about, as soon as I get to the Angel Party. That's amazing. Yeah. Again, just trying not to sit here in stun silence. I'm trying to at least say something while I thumb through these cards so that it's not just dead silent. All right, so we've got a little bit. We got another 2/3 of this box to kind of thumb through, and if watching some dude thumb through 1,200 or so redemption cards that were given to him in his playgroup, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Maybe check out one of my shorts if you have a lower attention span. I do open redemption on Sundays every week. And then I split my time during the rest of the week between Magic the Gathering, and Pokemon. It is part of what I was doing with the local store that I was working with. And then when that store shut down semi-recently, last month, there's another Legacy Rare, Sadducees. Not sure, Susanna Legacy Rare. I just decided to kind of keep going, but to scale back. I mean, I was opening boxes and boxes and boxes of cards before, and I was on Holy Writ. But now I'm opening packs and packs and packs, not boxes. That's why I've gone to pack therapy. Okay, Gates of Hell got a reprint in Legacy Rare. You may discard the bottom card of your deck with an orange demon. Instead, during battle, you may discard this card to add your demon to battle. Wait. I thought somebody said yesterday that it was that this was limited to like a certain number of times per turn, but it doesn't say that on the card. Is there some game rule that applies to that? Because I feel like this combined with like the Cross and Angel Party would be really, really good, because you could just sit there and just discard your deck. Oh wait, no. Does the Cross have to say your deck? So your opponent would have to discard their deck for the other one to work. Alright, awesome. Tyler, welcome in. 4 times max activation on a card. Okay, alright. So this is one of these new game rules that's floating out there that I need to watch videos. I know that there's a Threshing Floor podcast about the new rules. I probably, if I'm going to start playing, need to kind of get in there. Wait, Tyler Talks. Is this hiatus? Tyler of hiatus variety? Because if so, yeah, okay. So I don't know. Do I get the Mr. Hiatus title now? I'm just kidding. All right, man. Have a good day. Get some KFC. Finger licking good. Enjoy that. The children's ministry, where I was in Ohio, some of you may have noticed it when you came to one of the tournaments there. That back room, back to the right, like the back right wing, where the kitchen was, we used to call that children's ministry KFC, Kids for Christ. So, anyway, Tyler, man, it's good to see you in here. Man, I look forward to seeing y'all sometime soon, hopefully. I don't know when, but it's funny. I was talking to Bill about Nationals, saw the announcement go out, and we looked at the date, and our kids camp, our like intro kids camp, it always falls on Nationals weekend. It never fails, and so I don't know if that will ever happen unless there is a drastic change in our schedule. Now, the cool part about that is that we do schedule it. It is us who makes that schedule, but Bill had already booked the weekend for this year, so it's definitely not going to happen this year, especially since my kiddos go to that camp as well. So, oh, that's cool. That Revealer Lost Soul got a reprint and an update. Wow, that's amazing. I like how that art is zoomed out. It's a lot more zoomed out than the original use of that art was. I keep pulling out Legacy Rares. I don't know that they're any more special, but they are just like throwback stuff for me. Just like they're so cool looking. Those will be the cards that I will look at first. See, I remember the search. I think I may even had a search Legacy Rare, because that was not put out in the Blood Drop set here. The Lineage of Christ set, not the Blood Drop set. I sound like somebody who would call Pokemon Pokemon when I say things like that. And if you're that person, it's okay. Still love you. All right. So we're 30 minutes in and almost to our last box. Again, just blown away by the generosity of the redemption community. I'm not surprised by it. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised by it, because I think that has always been one of the beautiful things about redemption is the community, and the brotherhood that you, or sisterhood, as it were. I think redemption has always had just an incredible community to be a part of, and it goes beyond the game. It's not like if the game, God forbid, went away, I don't know that a lot of these folks would stop being friends, stop checking in on each other. I think a lot of that would still continue. More legacy rares. Okay, it doesn't hurt to have the excuse of getting together. More legacy rares. But it's just a really beautiful thing. So, what's good? What's going on with y'all that are in the chat? Anybody? What's your favorite new thing about redemption right now? What's something I need to be aware of? What's like the first thing jumping back in that I need? I mean, I've already got the new starter decks, and we've already been playing with those. We've been teaching. We actually had them at our kids camp last year and taught the kids to play redemption using the new starter decks last year. So I guess this has kind of been a long time coming. When I knew they came out, I was like, okay, we got to get those. And Bill was like, yes, absolutely, we do need to get those. So we're definitely diving back in. But what's the thing that I need to be aware of? What's the thing I need to be paying attention to? Other than and maybe it's just the new rules, but what is that thing? So create some things to to shake up the meta. Okay, that's good. There's always. So what's the problem deck that Roots sought to quote unquote fix or to shake up? There's always a problem deck. There's always a deck that after Nationals people are talking about, or yeah, they're finally talking about it. Like they were probably some people were talking about it after like regionals or states or districts, but definitely after Nationals, people are talking about them. What is the deck? What is the problem deck right now? Notice how my verbiage, the problem deck. Okay, can we talk about the thick white borders for just a second too? It created 2 problem decks, and that does happen. That actually does happen. Can we talk about the thick white border for a second? Like when I saw the starter decks, I was like I really like these thickness of border. What's anyway? That's my only aesthetic complaint. So okay, so what are the 2 problem decks that I will be net decking? I need to know names. I need links. Thick white border is due to the new printer. I figured that. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I did notice the Roots was better. Yeah, then. Okay, cool. I can see that no one wants to share with me the problem decks, the modern problem decks. So if you're watching this after the fact, comment down below. Tell me the things a new player needs to be aware of. Maybe think about this video as maybe an on-ramp for some folks who are fans of the channel but don't play Redemption. They play Magic or Pokemon. Like, how would you start? And one of the things I would say is the feel of the cards are good. As far as the thick borders, yeah, they have a good feel to them. I think they're smoother. Like These cards, it's harder to drag my thumb across, but these are more like playing cards, like poker cards. They're smoother like that. So that's what I think about the feel of the cards. You have a ton of decks on your channel. Oh, okay. So shout out to Tyler Talks channel. Go check out his channel. Go like and subscribe if you want some more content. If I know anything about Tyler dives into the deep end and gets into strategy and the meta and all of that stuff. So I would say go over there if you're interested in Redemption. Redemption is one of those games that, and basically I think it still looks like that now, that it's not super expensive to play. It's not, you're not going to have, like, there used to be cards that were very expensive. But it's super, I'm not going to say cheap, but it's not as expensive as most other games. Printing mistakes and Israel's rebellion resemble playing cards. Yeah, they do. They do kind of look like playing cards. And they do have a really good feel to them. I mean, it's a good thickness. It doesn't feel cheap. The printing has always been good. You go to, like, I think Priests, and especially was a strange set because it was a thicker cardstock, and it seemed like the dies that they used to cut them were like dull because they kind of got like curved on the edges when they got cut. But yeah, I think the quality of the card has just continued to get better and better. I do love the feel of the cards. The same printer. Good. Moving forward. So I'm wondering, because I knew that there was, in the past they've used printers that were overseas, and I don't know if that's still the case. But if this printer is the one that also actually allows for the foil cards, because the foil cards are sick. They are so cool. I just really like. When I saw Angel of God, that national promo that was foil. By the way, jealous, first national promo that was foil. There's a lot of firsts in Redemption. That's a really cool first. But that same printer is the one that does the foil. That's really good looking stuff. And I like how it's, we had the TEP foil. And I say foil, it was like foil because it was like shiny, but it wasn't like it was metallic. It was like aluminum foil. So you break down the meta on your channel, you show decks, you go over how to play at a competitive level. Angel of God was not supposed to be foil? What? Dude, what a great mistake. Well done. I wish my mistakes would look that good. That's incredible. Wow. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful card. And then you have Reap the Whirlwind. Was that supposed to be foil? Was that a mistake as well? Because when I saw the fact that there is a card that pulls the Whirlwind card that we created for our national tournament out, which was, if I remember correctly, the first flip card as a national promo. Unclean Animals. Dude. Reap was supposed to. Yeah, it really does look great. I'm super excited about that card. And it was, Joseph blessed me with one of those yesterday in the video. By the way, shout out to all those folks that sent stuff to me. I hope that you were somewhat okay with what I sent you. Like, I got the stuff and I was like, I mean, I didn't do bare minimum. I definitely added some pieces of flair, but I didn't. Man, I feel like people went all out. I kind of felt a little guilty for not sending more, but love the outpouring of love. I appreciate it. Okay, wow, man, there is such Cool stuff. Got so much reading to do. So are we going to reprint Hamon's plot? Okay, Bobby, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, last. Okay, did we do this box? Okay, we did this box already, I believe, right? Yes? Yeah, okay. So we did this box, we did that box. All right, so we are down to our... So there's our stack of legacy rares that I'm going to enjoy looking at here in a little while. We've got the stack of tokens that make me super happy. All these cool like fundraiser cards. I'm just, wow. All right, have a great day. Tell Jay I said what's up. All right, last pack magic. Here we go. Okay, so we got a super pack. I don't know if this is a resealed pack. It feels like it is because we got Humble Seeker up front. David Outcast's Refuge and David the Anointed. Really cool. Clinging to Power. It's a double rare, triple rare. Good Seed. That's cool. Legacy rare, Angel of Warning. Beautiful. The Thief rare. Wow. Okay, I think I'm understanding why they call this a super pack. Abijah the Conqueror. Invoking Tear legacy rare. That's awesome. What a strong card. Captured by Assyria. Your God will be my God. Cool Ruth card. Alright, and then... Wait, did I pull all that out? Yeah, okay, so that's all the stuff. I think, yeah, I pulled both things out of the... That is beautiful. Really, really cool. Alright, y'all. Well, again, overwhelmed, appreciative. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all y'all that kind of jumped in. That's a player-filled pack. Humble Seekers are promo. Okay, all right. That's what I was wondering. Because I saw the Humble Seeker and I thought that looks like, because it had the P down at the bottom, that's a promo. So somebody filled this with cards. So, awesome. Y'all, I appreciate this so much. I cannot wait to share this stuff with our play group. We may have to just have a day where we get together and just look at cards and just hang out. Tyler, Jeremy, Bobby, and anybody else who's hanging out and watching, hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy your Friday. Have a great weekend. Check out my shorts on Sunday. I put out shorts each day, but Sunday is my redemption stuff, and I'm still in the middle of opening Fall of Man stuff. So, but soon and very soon, I have a box of Israel's Rebellion that will begin opening. I'll start opening once my Fall of Man runs out, and I will also be doing a full box Israel's Rebellion opening. But that'll probably be in a week or two. So, y'all, appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Blessings. Later.